J.K. Arora, Chairman of Som Distilleries and Breweries now joins us now. Mr. Arora, good morning. Thank you for joining us. Now, the company has been reporting impressive top-line growth for last couple of quarters. How much is this largely because of capacity addition and how much is this largely because of volume growth?
You see, fortunately, the both way the things are working quite well. You know, the volume is also growing. Capacity addition has also been the biggest thing is that we could make the utilization. In our Karnataka plant, we did complete the expansion in the month of March. And in the month of April, May, we didn't had again the stocks. This never happens in the history of beer in India that you do the expansion and within 3 months you need another expansion. So we have ordered the another expansion in the month of July in Germany for the next round of expansion. Normally, once you do the expansion, it takes 1 year, 2 years more to then consider. But the fully capacity were fully utilized and we had to go again for another round of expansion, which will come, of course, in the before next season in month of March, it will come again. So volume is growing, capacity is this thing. New markets are responding very, very well. So things are working out very well. Thank you.
What is happening to the demand dynamics? Because if I frankly keep your company aside and if I look at the industry in general, for a sector where the per capita, the demographics, the entire advantage situation is there, yet the industry has struggled to keep a double-digit growth. Why is that?
You see, in industry, in business, there are always challenges. If the challenges are not there, then everybody would have become an entrepreneur. There are challenges, and entrepreneur's job is to face the challenges. So there has been challenges more in the last year when the Ukraine war was there. So there used to be a very big supplies of the malt, which is a basic raw material for the beer industry, was affected. And the major glass bottle supplier, Hindustan National Glass, which makes around 65 to 70% of the glass bottles of the beer industry, they went into the NCLT. This is the situation of the last year. So it was a bit difficult year. But this year, I think things are comparatively much, much better. I think things are shaping up well. And some cost has also come down and the availability of the materials. So pressure on the margins have a little bit released. So things are better this year. I don't think any issues. We are comfortable at this moment.
Let's talk a little bit more about your overall projections. 1,000 crore revenue is what you've guided for in FY24. Are you confident of achieving this guidance?
I am happy to inform you that this figure will be slightly better than this. It's not. It will be 5-10% more than this. It is not going to be anything lesser than this. What we have talked earlier is going to be a little better than that.
More. And what will guide that growth? What will be the key growth drivers for this revenue growth projection?
You see, basically it is the consumer who either makes you or breaks you. You know, the acceptance by the consumer. You know, we are from 4% to we have reached to 20% in Karnataka, in number 2 position in the in a beer capital of the country, where Karnataka is a market where all the big brothers are there with their heavy presence. But reaching to a 20% magical figure of the market share has really been blessings. In Madhya Pradesh, we are already leader. We have almost 45 to 50% market share in this thing where every second bottle sold is ours. So we sell one bottle and all put together, all national, international players, they sell one bottle. So we are all them. In Odisha, we have already reached from 3% to 15%. So it is the basically consumer which has been responded, and I would say timely decision. You know, when you need to take a call, you need to take a decision. The timely decisions have helped the company to progress a little faster. like decisions like capacity expansions, the availability of raw materials, this thing. There was a shortage of bottles, so we had import last year. We had import from the Saudi Arab, this, that. We have immediately took the decision, and these are the quick decisions and the consumer's response. These two things have been basically responsible for the growth of the company.
Mr. Arora, the promoter group had been aggressively increasing their stake in the company, right? I mean, it was 25% in December 2021 and it currently stands at 35%. Are you looking to up it further?
You see, our first quarter growth against the last year growth of 121%, where the normal growth was of about 6-7% in the industry. In fact, UB has gone down 6% on the last year's sales, but our growth was 121%, and first quarter was our 51% growth. And I am happy to talk that quarter two is going to be slightly better than quarter one. It's not going to be anything less than that. So growth is coming. There is no problem.
Talk about the recent permission that you all got for the sale of your beer brands in the state of Chhattisgarh. Are you looking at expanding aggressively in the state?
Yeah, Chhattisgarh is not a very big market, I would say. It's a small market, but the addition of the sales is a profitable market. So this thing we got recently, only just 10 days back, we got the permission to sell in the Chhattisgarh. So we have already dispatched about 25 trucks day before yesterday. So this is going to be additional sales what we have projected earlier. So this is going to be a extra advantage in the top line and bottom line this year.
Okay, and the company has also been scaling new highs every month in terms of your market share gains. So what is the market share position in Karnataka and Madhya Pradesh currently, and how much will you increase it by?
You see, Madhya Pradesh, we are undisputed leader. As I said, we roll around in between 45 to 50%. As I said, we sell one bottle, and all other put companies, national, international companies put together, they sell one bottle. So we are almost 50-50. So Madhya Pradesh, we are undisputed leader. There is no two way about it. In Karnataka, as I said, we are in number 2 position. Karnataka has always been a home turf for the United Breweries, and they have been maintaining the 60-70% market share there for the number of years. So having your presence up to the 20% in that market is really very, very soothing and very, very pleasing, I would say. So Karnataka, Odisha, I said already. Delhi, we have been a number 1 player in the month of May, and so is, I say, it's just number 1, number 2 position. We are always in top 3 in Delhi. Delhi is a market which is a neutral market. Nobody has having the any manufacturing setup there. So for all manufacturing companies, it is a level playing field for everyone, because no import tax or export tax matters to you. So in that market, if you are in top 2-3 companies, that is a quite, I would say, quite encouraging for us. So Jharkhand, we have become number 3 now. This thing, UP, we are doing in top 5 companies in just 1 year of time, 1.5 years. And other markets are also doing reasonably well. We have just entered in Rajasthan. In fact, the stock has to go now from this week onwards. So Rajasthan is one of the very big market, 30 million plus cases market. So we are having a big hopes from the Rajasthan as well. So these are the new markets which are going to add into the top line and bottom. So we hope that what the growth levels, what the projections we have given, maybe against in the normal growth of 6-7%, our growth what we are having today, that will continue in the coming years.
So much for joining in and sharing with us those growth projections as well as outlook on your market share.